Hello everyone, this is Nightmare TV here, and today I'm going to be going over my Paladin's Light Swarm build that I showcased in an earlier video. So I'm going to go over my stats and my engravings. Stat wise, we're going to be using swiftness yeah, look at this shit. Hold on. We're going to be using swiftness and specialization. Specialization being the secondary stat here. Swiftness being the main stat because we get cast speed and movement speed and cooldown, um, negative cooldown with it. um, and as for your engravings, why did I exit out of that? Slow down. You're going to want Spirit Absorption for more cast speed and more attack speed and movement. You're going to want your Awakening for your Awakening skill. You're going to want Blessed Aura to heal, and these two, Expert and Blessed Aura, just make sure Identity, heal, and be as effective as it can be. Um, and then you can pick Heavy Armor, or you can pick another engraving called Vital Point Hit. Yeah, Vital Point Hit. This helps, well, it more than helps. It's really good when you have bosses with stagger checks. So, as for skills and tripods, your main skill is going to be Light Shot. You're going to want to weave this in between your skills. I think it's also one of the Paladin's most important skills because you can use it in both Sacred Executioner DPS builds and your support Blessed Aura builds. For melee builds, you want to run continuous movement because it'll cause the next action to cast quick. So when you're using sword skills, that will speed up the activation of those sword skills. But when you're in a caster build, you want to be moving as fast as possible. So you want swift fingers. You want light visage for the debuff, and you want it to deal damage. So you're gonna want powerful shock. This is just my personal preference. You can just max this at 7 if you have limited amount of skill points. But for this showcase, I'm going to be showcasing it at rank 10. Your next important support skill is God Sent Law. You're going to be using this to cast where your back attackers are. You're going to be giving them a shield, and you're going to be giving them the the damage buff, or the negative 70% incoming damage buff with this. You can also use this as a debuff, but we're not using it as a debuff in this build. So your next important skill will be your 2 attack buffs, Wrath of God and Heavenly Blessings. Try not to use God Sent Law right away. Use Heavenly Blessings like right after this, so that their damage, their mitigation doesn't overlap. And your next important skill is Holy Explosion. And in this build, you're using Holy Explosion as a debuff because this, both of these tripods makes its debuff last longer. This one will make the debuff apply instantly because it will start dealing damage over time immediately, which will make this debuff stick. This will give you a longer uptime on debuff if rather than you just, spamming light shock and hoping all of your DPS get their debuff in that 6 second window. Um, and you're using it for part break because it is a weak point skill. It's also a very good stagger skill, and it gives super armor, paralysis immunity. Um, and we're gonna be attaching Gale into this to speed it up because I'm gonna be using the extra damage. So I'm going to be using Gale Wind to only give me a negative 8% on my casting charge time for this skill. So, um, let's go into showcasing the skill. Your standard buff rotation is going to be Light Shock into God's Wrath, into God Sent Law, into Heavenly Blessing, into Holy Explosion, and then your normal skill rotation right there. Oh, hold on. Never mind. I fucked up. You're going to want to... You're going to want to cast Holy Explosion before Heavenly Blessing. So the DPS rotation is as follows. Light Shock. Fuck my life, man. Holy shit. Light Shock, guys. And that way, you're good. Repeat that. So again, you're gonna want Light Shock into God's Wrath, into God Sent Law, into Holy Explosion, into Heavenly Blessing. That's it for the build, guys. I hope you like it, and I hope you like my showcase build. I am Nightmare. Be sure to subscribe and like for more videos. I'm going to be doing Lost Art content now, and I'll catch you later. Thank you.